Real YouTube is I'm too excited to think about words for the intro. Sorry, I know it's not my best work, but this is a really big one. So there I was, not wearing any clothes. It's not really relevant. I woke up, okay. I was just hanging out. I didn't expect this morning to be impactful when I received a really interesting DM, a very interesting DM saying, "Hey Wolf, I discovered something really big about Tera Raids. And I don't really know who to share it with, but I feel like people should know about it." And I was like, okay, I get some DMs. I get a lot of well-intentioned DMs with people thinking they've discovered something and it's just wrong or it just doesn't work. So I didn't have a lot of expectations, but this was really interesting. It was from this account, and here's the DM I got. It's from Slow Mo Camo. It says, "Hey Wolf, I don't know who to report this to, but I need someone to get it out there. No one even needs to beat the 5/6 star raids to get the rewards. If someone hosts a 5/6 star raid and loses, get this set up so I can show you all. If someone hosts a 5/6 star raid and loses, all the participants that aren't the host get the exact rewards that would have been the rewards for that given raid." And then they have an example here. So I was like, there's no way that this actually works, right? There's actually no way. But I was like, let me test it. So I tested it. Okay, let me show you here. So we're going to be doing an ice Tera raid, and as you can see here, I'm showing everything in the video. I have 7 ice Tera shards, right? So then if we go to the Poke Portal, remember we have 7 ice Tera shards going in. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to check. Tera raid battle. I have someone else who's one of my subscribers. Okay, thanks for helping me out with this. If this will load. Yep, and then we just put in the code L 8 7 10. Cool. And then I am ready to go. I'm bringing a level 1 Flamigo to this, and this is a Tera Ice Espeon. So yeah, basically we're not going to be trying to win this. In fact, I heard that having your Pokemon knocked out makes the timer go down quicker. Obviously this is kind of like a time-based challenge, but yeah, basically while we wait for me to lose this, I think it's worth noting that like this could be really big because some of these higher star raids are really difficult to beat. And if you think that this works, which I guess you'll have to wait and see, but you can probably guess by the video that it does work. At least it did work in my test. You can basically farm the same raid over and over again. So let's try. This is my level 1 Flamigo. Let's see how it does here. Boost energy, it's gone. I see it's a little, it's not that loud. Okay, I'll use copycat. Not Peck is faster. I'll target it doesn't really matter. I'm level 1. Air Blast. Flamigo probably dies to this. Edge. No, my Flamigo. Who could have seen this coming? Let's just see. Does it make the timer go down more? Not appear to. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. So yeah. So I'm just gonna keep spamming as fast as possible. And you can imagine if you had 4 people doing this, you could probably lose pretty quickly because these battles actually. Oh, what happened? These battles actually like can take a pretty long time. Is the truth, like, you know, because especially for these higher star raids. Especially for these higher star raids, it takes a little bit to actually, like, you know, get through all the health and then break the shields and then, you know, etc, right? Like it can take a minute to actually like get through everything. And so if you're able to lose and still have it, I don't know, like still like work appropriately, yeah, like it could be much faster and much more optimized. So we'll see here. You can see every time I faint, we lose a fair bit of charge. We're about halfway through now. With a full level 1 team. Oh, you know, I always figured that was like when you got it to a certain HP threshold with Dynamax, but it seems like that's not the case. So this is also made way easier for me, right? Like, I mean, I could literally just like not even be watching and spam A. Yeah, but as a reminder, hopefully this okay, stayed both fainted. Let's see here. I shock my not living this. No, dodge it. Oh, poor Flamigo. It's sacrificed to the cause. It should not got a bunch of charge because 3 of us just fainted. 20 seconds. Okay, maybe not. Waiting. But I think this is important for the demonstration, for the purposes of understanding. Oh, I think I looked away, but it feels like a bunch just went away. I feel like this is important to understanding the importance of this. So obviously we aren't really optimized here for this fight at all. We're almost done here. Wait a second. Flamigo, unless attack, this should do it. Okay, there. My poor Flamigo. You know, this is his first battles in this world. Like, I bred him, and then I've only used... This is like I was breeding for a perfect Ivy Flamigo for an upcoming stream. This is a little spoiler. Okay, cool. Anyway, this is his only experience. This is the only experience in this world. Looks like we lose now. I'm done. I'm not coming back until this battle's over. Also, you have to terrestrialize, which takes a while normally, so... there we go. So this is just way faster. So this was about a couple minutes long. Wasn't that long. And if we had optimized for this, we definitely could have lost faster. Like, again, this was 2 CPUs. Anyway, oh no! I lost! I lost, despite I was trying so hard. I was trying so hard. Guys. Come on. So now we lose. It's a shame. Now, remember, we had 7 Tera Ice Shards going into this fight, right? 7. Loading. Okay, now we're back out, right? And if I go to my bag, we go over to here, and we go up again. Ice. We have 11 Tera Ice Shards. You saw this with your own eyes. So, basically, what happened? According to this tweet, which I think is pretty credible, according to this DM I got, if you enter a raid and you are not the host, let me just confirm that I'm reading everything correctly. So they specifically say 5/6-star raid. I don't know if it works to the lower ones, but the lower ones are easy enough to beat that it shouldn't be a problem. But if you enter a 5 or 6-star raid, at the very least, according to this, and you lose, every single person who is not the host also gets the reward. As you can see here, I have 11 Ice Tera Shards when before I had 7. So this is really big, and it actually means that the strategy you can use for optimizing is way different. Like, way different, and it should be much faster. One of the big... I actually made a video on this channel, BonusWolfe, talking about how one of my biggest issues with Scarlet and Violet is how hard it is to get these Tera Shards. You have to beat these really high star raids, and it takes forever. If you just get a bunch of buddies and you all just, I don't know, like hop in and use level 1 Pokemon, or there's like explosions, like any Pokemon with explosion or self-destruct or like Prankster Memento, right? Like, then you can very easily lose these fights quickly and just farm over and over. And of course, like, rather than 4 people getting the rewards, only 3 people do, because it sounds like this does not work for the host. So if you are playing single player, you cannot go just fail a raid and get the rewards. But for everyone else, you can, if you get 3 friends, this is by far the most efficient way of getting Tera Shards. So this is a really big deal. It is by far the most efficient, and it'll be like, once it's optimized, it will be the most efficient and fastest way of getting Tera Shards. And it's really good that it's in the game. So yeah, shout outs again to Slow-Mo Camo. Thank you very much for sharing this with me, and I'm glad that I get to share it with you all. But yeah, this is really good. I mean, I played 2 raids, I had 3 Tera Shards, now I have 11. Yeah, I've gained 8 Ice Tera Shards from failing this raid twice. No, and you know, like, I was the only one who was trying. The belly drum was also helping, but yeah, like, we weren't like all using level 1 Pokemon or anything. Like, this was not optimized at all. So this is a really big deal. I'm really happy that this is in the game, and yeah, I wanted to share it with you all. So thank you for watching. Most of you aren't subscribed to the channel. There's lots of good stuff here. As you learned from this video, you should definitely subscribe. Thanks for watching. That's it. Bye bye.